Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I step in the ring with fire in my eyes. Every move I make leaves them paralyzed. This is my kingdom where the brave don't hide. You hear the roar, feel the tide, I'm the storm they can't outrun. The battle's over before it's begun. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. The crowd erupts when my music hits. I'm the highlight reel, no flukes, no tricks. They try to climb, but I knock them down. This is my stage, this is my crown. I'm the nightmare they can't escape. Unhinged main event, I dominate. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the main event. I'll be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I step in the ring with fire in my eyes. Every move I make leaves them paralyzed. This is my kingdom where the brave don't hide. You hear the roar, feel the tide, I'm the storm they can't outrun. The battle's over before it's begun. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. The crowd erupts when my music hits. I'm the highlight reel, no flukes, no tricks. They try to climb, but I knock them down. This is my stage, this is my crown. I'm the nightmare they can't escape. Unhinged main event, I dominate. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome to the main event. I'll be your host, Main Event Fro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I step in the ring with fire in my eyes. Every move I make leaves them paralyzed. This is my kingdom where the brave don't hide. You hear the roar, feel the tide, I'm the storm they can't outrun. The battle's over before it's begun. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. The crowd erupts when my music hits. I'm the highlight reel, no flukes, no tricks. They try to climb, but I knock them down. This is my stage, this is my crown. I'm the nightmare they can't escape. Unhinged main event, I dominate. I'm the undisputed king, the name they chant. Breaking the limits they said I can't. Every main event, I bring the heat. Hard to break, hard to beat. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel.
Mm. Welcome. Welcome to the main event. I be your host, Main Event Pro. This is the most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, because we're about to talk about what happened on Smackdown yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we're about to get it in because a lot of things went down, a lot of hidden clues for WrestleMania coming up in like 4 weeks. Are you ready? Huh? Are you ready for WrestleMania? But let me hit y'all with the intro so we can dive right into it.
Dom, I think I know what you were trying to do. Welcome to the main event.
The most unhinged wrestling podcast on YouTube.
So let's get into this thing, man. Cause SmackDown was okay. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we just building up the WrestleMania. Pretty much that's all we doing is building up slowly for surely of the WrestleMania. So don't have high expectations of like a big ass show. You know what I'm saying? Like big ass shit moments gonna happen. Just keep your expectations low. And when something happen, then we'll be, surprised, excited. You know what I'm saying? But the show kicked off with an accident in a parking lot. So it looks like in the way the car was rammed into the other car, it was like and the funny thing is they left the cars there. Cause when Randy came, the accident was still there. Like, where the tow truck at? Where the tow truck? You know what I'm saying? Where the ambulance? Where the people at? Where y'all at? Huh? We ain't get none of that. But anyway, Drew was attacking. Drew tosses off the cracked windshield, pull Jacob Fatu out, and get to beating up Jacob Fatu, just beating this man down. After the pull apart, Drew walks out to the ring, and he's talking shit. He's mad. Adam Pearce comes out, said he's in danger of losing his job, not just losing the spot at WrestleMania, but losing his job. Then Fatu comes out, and they fight again, right? First matchup for the night, Damian Priest and R-Truth versus MFT for the tag team titles. And this match, what it was, this match was just to get it out the way type shit. Let's just get this match out the way and continue the story with MFT and why it sits without the titles. Good. Damian Priest and R-Truth defeats MFT for the titles due to the why it sits causing the distraction. The Bella Twins was getting interviewed backstage. Then Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss pull up. Just a segment. Danhausen pulled up on Gargano, got $20 out of Candice LeRae. Then Motor City Machine Guns walked up, and this was interesting because when the Motor City Machine Guns walked up, what's the guy name? Alex Shelley put his arm around Candice LeRae. When he put his arm around Candice LeRae, it was like around her hip, and it was like, you know what I'm saying? it meant something. Now, I could be tripping. I could be tweaking. But it looked like it meant something. Could they be doing the love story with Alice Shelley and Candice LeRae with Johnny Gargano? Or is Johnny Gargano going to join Motor City Machine Guns? We got to see how this shit play out. That was interesting to me. So, hey, I got to count that as a pointer. Sami Zayn got interviewed backstage, and he was wondering why Randy did what he did again, and this and that, and Trick Williams pulled up on him, right? So Trick Williams said, I'm going to be out for your match tonight. Then we get Motor City Machine Gun versus Axiom and Fraxium. Axiom and Fraser. So this was a match. What it was, but more storytelling. Because Candice LeRae helps Motor City Machine Guns defeat Fraxium, right? So that's what I'm saying. Like, is Johnny Gargano gonna join Motor City Machine Guns, or what? Or he gonna join them? Then they're gonna play out the love story with Alex Shelley and Candice LeRae, like kind of seeing each other. I mean, come on, Johnny, you is acting lazy. You ain't satisfying your woman. If she move on to one of your best friends, I mean, it is what it is. Randy came out and cut a promo, tried to get the crowd to boo him, but the crowd was excited to see him. We can't boo Randy Orton. We love this type of Randy Orton. We love the Viper Randy Orton. We love the unpredictable Randy Orton. So let's not try to allow the crowd to boo Randy Orton. Just let it play out. Let Randy Orton be Randy Orton, fight the voices in his head, and we're going to love him for whatever. Then Matt Cardona confronts Randy Orton backstage. This causes Randy Orton to shove him down. And Matt Cardona wants a match with Randy. But see, Matt, I was about to say Matt Riddle. Matt Cardona is still ooh woo woo to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's still ooh woo woo. Let's bring back his theme song, Oh Radio, tell me everything you know. You know what I'm saying? Let's just get Zack Ryder back, because that's who he is to me. And he's still playing the same position. Sami Zayn versus Aleister Black. And Sami Zayn couldn't take his eyes off of Trick Williams because Trick Williams was still in the show. Trick Williams was jumping on the announce table. Trick Williams was making everybody scream, whoop that Trick, right? Yeah, so that upset Sammy. Took his eyes off the ball. Aleister Black hit him with the kick and put it lights out. You know what I'm saying? So we are getting Trick Williams versus Sammy at WrestleMania. Mr. Get the Job Done versus Mr. Can't Get the Job Done. So that's when we got the segment with Matt Cardona, one of the match with Randy. He talking to Nick Aldis, but Nick Aldis wasn't trying to hear that shit. Then Mello pulled up, talked to Nick about his open challenge. When Dragon Ball pulled up on Mello, just all type of shit happened in one segment, letting him know he's about to take the title. So Lash and Nia got a video promo. Jade Cargill comes out. Rhea Ripley pulled up. They cut promos on each other. And Jade, well, Rhea said she tired of talking. She ready to fight. Jade get out the ring. Out comes Michin and B-Fab. And I told y'all about this. What's up, Vicky? What's up, Victoria? Appreciate you coming through. How you doing? How you been? You know what I'm saying? Hope you been all right. You're supposed to call me. B-Fab and Michin walked out. And when everybody thought they was going to attack Jade Cargill, they joined Jade Cargill. And I told y'all this. I already told y'all this. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you're new, because my predictions be on point. The only difference is Michin joined in with them. I didn't think Michin was going to join. I thought B-Fab, but that was the story. Trust me, that was the story. B-Fab was gonna turn on Me Chin. But then after all this other shit, the injuries with them too, and them being out, they changed the story and was like, let's just let Me Chin join B-Fab and Jade. So that'll give Me Chin something to do. So they jump on Rhea Ripley in the ring. Miz was talking to Kit Wilson backstage. And then Danhausen pulled up, and and Miz got to having bad luck and shit. He still cursed. All right, you say you okay? Been going through some things. Oh yeah, test me your new number. As a matter of fact, do it now. Test me now. And MFT had a meetup backstage. And Solo was snapping on MFT about how they lost the titles. And then Tonga was like, we need to just get a learning back. It's doing something to you. You're starting to act like Roman. And then Solo was like, what you say to me? And right when he said that, Solo and Drew was fighting each other backstage. So that was interesting. I like the way they did that. Then we get Melo versus Dragunov. And I seen Dragunov and Melo so many times that I didn't care about the match. All I know is Melo retains. So I didn't even really watch it. I seen it so many times. Damian Priest and R-Truth were talking to Jelly Roll backstage when Randy Orton pulled up on Jelly Roll. And Jelly Roll had this speech talking about, oh, Randy, this ain't the Randy I know. But now, fuck you, Jelly Roll. That's the Randy we know. That's the Randy we know. The Randy that's going to get the job done. The Randy that's going to do anything to get that title. What we talking about? Come on, Jelly Roll. You ain't watched the shows back then? Then Kit Wilson calls out Jelly Roll to the ring. And they have a poetry segment. And Jelly Roll didn't do nothing but talk about Kit Wilson mama. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to put my belly on her back. I don't need to see my willy when your mama see it for me. And Kit Wilson attacks Jelly Roll, setting up a match for next week. Kiana and Julia were talking backstage, and Julia was mad at Kiana James because now she got to fight she got to defend her title against Tiffany Stratton this week. Chelsea pulled up and tried to get them to join her service when they denied it. And then Nia Jax pushes Chelsea Green out the way. Jelly Roll was talking to Nick Aldis backstage about getting a match with Kit Wilson. Then we get the matchup with Nia Jax, Lash Legend versus the Bella Twins, right? And this just was a match to set up other shit. Pretty much, like I said, Friday night we're just setting up shit, and we just setting up for WrestleMania right now. So don't expect that the bid to happen to the last week or two. You know what I'm saying? The last week or the week before that, shit gonna start happening. So Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss was watching on ringside. Charlotte attacks Nia Jax for pushing Bella Twins into her. Causes a DQ. Don't forget, we got two other teams on Monday Night Raw. The Kabuki Warriors. Then we got Bayley and La Valkyria wants a shot at the title too. So it looked like a fatal four-way. Tag team fatal four-way. And they should make it a elimination tag team. Fatal four-way elimination match where all the women be in the ring. If somebody get pinned, they get eliminated. You know what I'm saying? Giving a second chance to win because your partner's still in. They need to do some shit like that. That'll be interesting, right? A fatal four-way tag team elimination match where you got to pin both people to eliminate the team, not just one, but you got to pin both people from the tag team to get rid of that whole team. That'll be interesting, but it ended in a no DQ. Randy was seen on the phone backstage again. Who is Randy talking to? Julia versus Tiffany Stratton this week. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus the Bella Twin next week. And we know it's going to be interference. So hold up, that's 5 teams though. So we got Nia Jax and Lash Legend, Bella Twins, Charlotte and Alexa. We got Bayley and Lyra, Kabuki Warriors, Fatal 5-way elimination match. Let's do it. Or it might be a ladder match. It might be a tag team ladder match. So we get the main event for the night. Randy comes. Damn, we ain't get rid of no matches, huh? All right, Randy comes out and calls out Matt Cardona to apologize. He apologized to Matt Cardona and then kicks him in the nuts, RKO, beats him down, try to set him up like he did Cody last week. So Randy like, fuck that shit. He got to win the title. And Matt Cardona, that's why you ain't won no title, because you ain't doing what it takes to win the title. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Randy should have told him. So after Randy demolished Matt Cardona, we get on the Titantron, Drew McIntyre and Fatu fighting on top of a fucking balcony. So they did the 2K, they did a fight scene from WWE 2K26 type shit. They fighting on the balcony, right? So out of security, and then all just run out back. They hanging over the balcony, and then Drew gets knocked off the balcony. On his way, while he's falling, he pulled Jacob Fatu's shirt, and Jacob Fatu falls with him, and they both crash out. Now I'm hoping that Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu be like an Iron Man match, or what they call that? Not Fall Count Anywhere, but what the fuck? I can't even remember the match. But you got to get up before the 10 count. You know what I'm saying? That kind of match. So I'm looking forward to Jacob Fatu versus Drew. You know what I'm saying? Because Drew always had, when he got a blood feud, this should be hyped with Drew have a blood feud. You know what I'm saying? So I'm hyped for that match more than anything. I'm hyped for that more than Cody and Randy. I'm hyped for that more than CM Punk and Roman Reigns. I'm hyped for that shit. But we also got a lot of women matches at WrestleMania. So we looking like we're gonna have 5 to 6 women matches, the most women matches in WrestleMania, which is good. Because if we got 6 matches lined up, or 5 to 6 lined up for the women, which means we're gonna have 5 to 6 lined up for the men, which give each show at least 6 to 7 matches. You know what I'm saying? So that's all right. That's all right. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? But SmackDown was decent, more storytelling than anything right now. And I'm looking forward to more storytelling throughout the weeks. Shouts out to Jimmy Uso and Naomi, because I have heard that they had the baby boy. I heard that the baby boy is born. So shouts out to them. Congratulations to Jimmy Uso and Naomi on the birth of their new child together, or their first child together. You know what I'm saying? And let's get Naomi back by the end of this year. Maybe SummerSlam. Let's get Naomi back. You know what I'm saying? If y'all see my background, that's Naomi. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Caution, baby. Caution. Proceed with caution. Yes, sir. I'm ready for that to be back. I'm ready. But that's it for SmackDown. I'm not going to extend this live stream. We just gonna end it right there, and I'll catch y'all Monday night for Monday Night Raw. Appreciate everybody coming through. Everybody have a good night. Take care. Be safe. I'll be the main event, and I'll catch you all in the next main event. Peace. He was a normal man who heard voices in his head. He was a normal man who ran from his demons. He was a normal man that couldn't escape the darkness till one day he was left to die. He then would rise again. He then would embrace the voices. He slayed his demons and he conquered the darkness. Shh.